Hi guys, I just want to talk about my recent body changes. I did gain weight. This was intentional. Um, the reason why I decided to purposely gain weight is because, well, one, I've always tried to be like a healthier size, and it's always been like a struggle for me. And I've always been really skinny. I've always been either underweight or very low weight. Um, and my body average used to be between 120 and 125, and that was, kind of unhealthy enough for my height and age. For those you don't know, I'm like a little bit over 5'9", almost 5'10". So 120, 125 isn't really a healthy weight for me to be. And then a series of events happened that caused me to go down to like between 110 and 115. And that was very underweight for me, and I felt sick all the time, and it was just like it's always been really hard for me to get to a healthy size because I have a really fast metabolism. And it doesn't matter how much I eat, like the more I eat, the faster my metabolism works, and it hasn't really slowed down or anything. So these are some things that I've changed in my eating habits to help put on the extra weight so that I can be a healthy, normal size. Um, so right now I'm about 145, and it took like months for me to get to that point. So how I did it, what did I change? I started drinking wine, red wine. I drink mostly red wine, like Moscato and stuff. Like having a glass of wine a few times a week helps to lower your metabolism if you have a fast metabolism and you're trying to gain weight. So that was like one thing that I changed about, my usual eating habits and stuff, because I used to drink wine maybe like 2 or 3 times. I used to drink like maybe 2 or 3 times a year. Like I was never like a drinker. But then I started liking wine, and after I tried a few bottles that I liked, I was like, okay, this is cool. And like I went to a few websites for bodybuilding, and I particularly searched out, ways that people who are naturally thin, people with fast metabolisms, slow down their metabolism in order to get to a healthier size or to put on muscle weight. And like in the past, the only ways that I was able to keep on weight was when I worked out and I had like muscle tissue. So working out in the form of going to the gym and being on the elliptical and then doing yoga, or like when I first got into belly dance, and I used to do belly dancing like every day when I first started learning it. And then like after a year or so, I started taking belly dance classes like once or twice a week, and then I would practice at home and stuff. So I had like a healthy muscle tissue that allowed me to stay between 130 and 135, and that was a nice weight for me. But then I kind of fell out of belly dance. I don't really do as much as I used to, so I went back down to my normal 120, 125. Um, so I started drinking wine. I started working out again. So I don't really do like intense workouts anymore. Like I would do like these little 10-minute cardio muscle building workouts, squats, lunges, jumping jacks. Occasionally I will attempt burpees, but they're very hard for me. Um, I would do like the mountain climbers and like the leg lifts. I would do crunches for abs. Like I would do like 50 of the straight sit-ups, and then I would do like the sideways sit-ups for the oblique muscles, so I don't just have abs in the middle. And then I would have like the oblique ones. And then I did like the leg lifts where you kind of put your hands on the wall like this, and then like lift up one leg and like hold it in place for a few seconds and drop it down. So that would help me to have stronger legs and abs, and like I was trying to figure out ways to tone my arms, but it's very hard. So And at one point, I did try to do like a high intensity intermediate workout, like 4 days a week with my boyfriend for like a month, and it was so brutal. And I just fell off of it, so we're gonna start going to the gym again and do a beginner workout now because that intermediate thing just totally kicked my butt, and I wasn't really happy with it. So I do like these 10-minute things of cardio, and then I do yoga, and I started incorporating the stretch rope when I do squats so that you feel the tension more. And we have like 20-pound weights, 10-pound weights, and 5-pound weights, and I started incorporating that when I do like lunges, squats, and I don't know, just curls. So that has been helping me because I've been gaining muscle, I've been slowing my metabolism. I pretty much eat about the same. Like, I have more snacks now. Snacks really help me in between meals because, especially when I'm out and about, and especially in the summer, like, I need to carry around like little snacks with me. And like, I carry water everywhere. I've always drink lots of water. And I was vegetarian for about 6 years, like since I was 19. In my adult like in my adult life, I have not eaten meat. And then about a year and a half or so, I just transitioned from being vegetarian to being vegan, and I cut out eggs and milk, and like I've just been learning so much more about it. And I've been experimenting with different recipes and such, and like I get most of my protein from like beans, nuts, seeds, greens, um, and like I also occasionally have meat alternatives. I really like the Gardeins, um, chicken nugget things, and the grounds that kind of look like ground beef, but like I use it for other stuff too. And like I started making my own vegan cheeses with cashews, carrots, potatoes, onions, and garlic as a base, and then I'll season it with other things to make it into macaroni, and then like I'll save the sauce, and like I might make nachos or something. So yeah. So I would say what really helped me out was working out, muscle building, snacks in between meals, especially when I'm out and about. I eat more quality food now. I don't eat a whole lot of empty calories. So if I have a craving for chips, I'm not eating chips like I'm not eating like Funyuns or Flaming Hots or Doritos or something. I'm eating like those kettle chips, like the barbecue kettle chips and the salt and pepper ones. I think they're like non-GMO organic ones, and they're pretty tasty. I like them. And I think they only have like 5 or 6 ingredients. I really like buying food that like have the less ingredients they have, the better. And the better it tastes and the better quality it is, the better it is. So I eat more quality whole foods. I don't eat a lot of empty calories. I don't really have french fries as often as I used to, and that's kind of an empty calorie. And like when I do have french fries, I don't really eat it at like fast food places. I'll make some at home. What I really like to make is like a vegan chili cheese fries where like I would slice up some potatoes, bake them, season them up. I make the cheese, I get some grounds or beans, or maybe a little bit of both, and add seasoning and just like go in on it and have like a little bowl of like chili cheese fries as like a snack. Um, the pastas that we buy now are healthier. I do not have celiac. My boyfriend does not have celiac, but I have acid reflux, and when I eat things that are gluten free, it helps me better than eating things that have wheat in them, which cause me to have more acid reflux pain and stuff in my chest. So that helps me out a lot. And also, like some of the gluten-free stuff that we buy is like plant-based. Like we tried soybean noodles from Costco. We tried like this mixed veggie noodles with like lentil noodles from Costco. Like those are pretty good. We tried like the macaroni and cheese that I just made is like it literally has two ingredients, corn and quinoa, and it's good. The only complaint I have about gluten-free pastas is that they don't expand as much as wheat. So like if you get a box of gluten-free pasta and you cook it, it'll like it'll cook like normal. It'll cook a little bit faster maybe even, but like one box isn't gonna be like a giant bowl. It'll be like not much bigger than like what you put in. But it's like the quality is so much better because like you're not getting enriched flour and enriched pasta or white pasta or anything. Like you're getting like things in their natural context and their natural ingredients. There isn't like any additives to it, so I really like that. I'm not a huge advocate for organic food, but like the only time I'll buy organic food is like if the thing that I want is the same price range, organic as well as the regular price, or occasionally sometimes it's cheaper. So if I want pasta and like the pasta that I want, like shells is what I wanted, like macaroni shells. First of all, there wasn't like a non-gluten-free, there wasn't another gluten-free version of the shells that I wanted in the size that I wanted. And like the other shells they had was like the huge ones that they're like this big. So I just bought that one because I didn't see any other one that I wanted. So yeah. And then the other things that I buy that are organic is like if the thing that I want in the organic form is cheaper than the regular one, or if it's like the same price, then I would get it. But I don't really go out of my way to get all organic food because it's expensive. And oftentimes the things that are organic are smaller portions. So it's like you're paying more to get less. And I don't believe in paying extra to get food that doesn't have GMOs in it. If I can just get regular food and, I'll be fine. Yeah. But I wanted to make this video because I am going to be adjusting my measurements on Model Mayhem and Facebook. And, before people post negative comments, body shaming comments, or, whatever rude things that they have to say, I want to tell you, I know I gained weight. I did this on purpose. I do not plan on going back to the weight that I originally was anytime soon. At least not on purpose. I hope that this lasts like my new permanent weight. I'm working very hard to keep it that way. I don't plan on gaining any more weight, but yeah, I know I gained weight. I know I may look a little bit bigger than I used to, and I know that isn't really acceptable in the modeling industry. I know that people don't like to work with models over a certain size, and I was already pushing the limits even when I was a smaller size. So yeah, I know I gain weight. I know I look a little bit bigger, and I'm not getting fat. I am a healthier size now. That is better for my health according to my height and weight and my age. It's not healthy for me to be 5'10" and 115 pounds. Okay, it's not. And it's not something that I want to aspire to be. It's not something I want to aspire to do. And being smaller doesn't always mean being healthier. Because I've been small my whole life and I haven't always been healthy. The food that I was eating wasn't always healthy, and I was eating a lot of empty calories and a lot of just downright junk food, and I sincerely did not know any better, and the people around me didn't know any better, and just all the things that I have discovered over the past few years to incorporate into my diet, I had to discover those things on my own because I'm genuinely interested in it, and I was introduced to those things by other people outside of my general circle. So, yeah, just wanted to let you guys know that I do look a little bit different. I don't plan on losing the weight. I don't think that being a bigger size is a bad thing. I do know that being 115 to 120 or lower is very bad for my health, and I never had an eating disorder. I never was anorexic or bulimic like people would assume that people who are naturally skinny are, especially if you're a model. I never had any um I never had any plastic surgeries. I don't know. People assume all type of things. I just want to say, like, first of all, I know I'm bigger, and I don't plan on getting smaller anytime soon. And I would appreciate if you guys don't post negative comments about it. And if you do, they will be deleted, blocked, and banned. So, yeah, just a heads up. It's just like a small look update and just um, a little bit about how I was able to get to a healthier size. So, hope this guys helps you. I don't know how this would help you, sorry. But thank you guys so much for watching, and like, subscribe, and share, and I'll try and post videos every week. Thank you.